Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and today we're checking out a bunch of knives that I think are great purchases. So if you buy one, I think you'll be happy with it, or if you have bought one of these. Starting the list off, we have the TRIVISA. I forget the name of it, but I will have everything linked down in the description in order. So forgive me, I can't remember the name of this one, but it is their button lock knife in 14C28M with a sheep's foot blade that's got a shallow hollow grind. So it is hollow, but it's a shallow one. Green micarta scales, but I'm sure there's different colors. Deep carry clip that's inset with flat screws and reversible. And then it has this amazing button lock. They did a great job on it. The detent is perfection for a button lock. Nice smooth action that's on ceramic caged bearings in the pivot. The flipper tab is nice and comfortable and nice and grippy. Very easy to rapidly deploy, and you always have the reverse flick. The comfort in the hand is very, very good. It's slightly contoured, and it's just got a nice thickness, nice length, nice, just a nice size handle that makes it to where you can really grip down on this. So yeah, I think this is a great one, and I love that they did it in 14C28M blade steel. Next is the Towser S. I think this one is the Towser S, because they have the Towser K. This is the mini version of the Towser K. And boy, oh boy, did they do a killer job with this. Multi-row ceramic caged bearings, and this thing is so smooth. It has a very premium feel to it without being premium. 154 cm blade steel on the sheep's foot blade. Nice, beautiful ergos. This is super duper comfortable. You can get even though it's not a huge knife, you can get a full grip on this and really slice things, because you can get a lot of leverage on it. It almost feels like you're hanging on to a fixed blade. Then the detent is probably one of the best detents I've ever felt. And I know that's a huge statement, but I'm not exaggerating. This has just such a nice, strong, stout, consistent detent. Like if you like thumb stud action, you gotta try one of these. This is so snappy. And you guys already know, if you know the Towser K, that has great thumb stud action as well. Now this one is even better in my opinion. So we have a deep carry clip that it does have flat screws. It's not inset and it's not reversible. The hardware is T8 all the way around, and look at that smoothness. Great access to the lock bar. But aside from the action, the knife itself, great jimping all the way up the spine, compact, really useful, and it's a solid knife. Now, if this is a little bit too expensive for you, just another little option I'm going to throw in, because this is a very, very affordable knife, and it even comes in a smaller version than this, even though this is a very small, compact knife. But most of you guys probably know this knife. This is the Cold Steel TUFF LITE, the Cold Steel TUFF LITE, hollow ground Wharncliffe blade in AUS 8 steel. Yeah, it's AUS 8, which is somewhat of a simple steel, but this thing is it's a beater. It's supposed to be used for utility cutting. You basically using it like a glorified utility cutter, but you can get a very comfortable grip on it if you need to break something down, or if you need to get some leverage behind a cut. It has the triad lock, which if you guys don't know is the strongest locking mechanism. So you're never gonna have to worry about it failing, and it's, yeah, a solid little knife. Next is a couple autos. This is a new BOKER, and it's done by Justin Lundquist, and this is his first automatic ever. Now, this has a very, very good spring on it. Nice, strong snap. Aluminum handles, which I love that they did that. I almost thought they were FRN at first, but they are aluminum. It has a sandwich construction, hidden lanyard back here that goes through the side, from the back to the side. Deep carry clip. I don't think it's reversible though. No, it's not reversible. And the button is inset, so you can't accidentally push it. There's no way you can accidentally push it. You have to intentionally push it to deploy it. Great ergos, nice strong lockup, beautiful clip point blade. So yeah, it's simple, but that's the beauty of it. It's a simple automatic out the side with a strong snap to it. D2 steel to help, which D2, I'm not the biggest fan of D2, but you know, for the price, it's not that bad, and, you know, D2 does hold a good edge. They got a stone-washed coating on here, so hopefully that'll help with the corrosion that a lot of people don't like with D2. Now, if you like automatics, to make it a little step up, because this one would be more of a budget option, this one would be more of a premium option. Magna Cut steel, spear point blade, beautiful spear point blade. Nice geometry, nice thin blade stock, nice and thin behind the edge. Aluminum handles with this micarta inlay and back spacer. It looks really, really good. Deep carry clip that is reversible, and this one also has a nice snap to it. The spring is not as strong as the BOKERs, but it's still very, very snappy. This is the Launch 15. USA made, by the way. USA made KERSHAW Launch 15. Now, the Magna Cut is on the softer side of Magna Cut, you know, as you can kind of expect, you know, coming from KERSHAW. I'm not trying to disrespect KERSHAW in any way, but, you know, I think most of us probably figured that they were going to run it soft, like a lot of companies did off the bat. So hopefully they tuned that up a little bit, but I do think it's a great knife still, and I think if you bought it, you'd still be getting your money's worth. I think it's a good knife. Then last is the CLAVI, the CIVIVI CLAVI. Now this is basically a glorified letter opener. However, it is really, really good. It's super snappy. The front flipping action is very easy to deploy. It's very thin geometry, beautiful sharpening tool and plunge grind, and this thing is a laser beam. So basically this is a utility cutter. You're going to use it for opening things up when you need a full control of the tip and you need to make sure it's a precision cut. This is your best friend. Good access to the lock bar, very slim in the pocket, very lightweight, reversible deep carry clip, reversible clip that's not deep carry, which helps you actually because one, you can pull it in and out of the pocket real easily, and two, it's ergonomic. You know, it helps it so you're not getting a deep carry clip pressed into your hand when you use it. So, and like I said, very easy to snap out. Now, the blade steel is Nitro V, I believe. I believe it is Nitro V. Yes, Nitro V steel, very similar to 14C28M. I personally love Nitro V. It's a steel that is nice and tough, has good stainless properties, and it holds a really, really good edge while taking an incredibly sharp edge. So even with high grits or polished edges, it takes a good edge. Anyways, so there you guys go. That's just a quick list of knives that I think are great purchases. And if you bought these or if you're planning on buying them, I don't think you will be disappointed. I love you guys. Peace.